very often suicidal thoughts are actually a sign of intelligence. It's actually a sign of someone being able to see the world for what it is. That actually the material world is hopeless. It is. You know, we work so hard to try and be rich or beautiful or famous, and yet we know that those people who are rich, beautiful, or famous, they're not happier. In fact, very often they're the opposite. A very beautiful person has to spend 2 hours in front of the mirror before she can leave the house. A very rich person doesn't know who his friends are. Famous people are constantly stressed out because there's always cameras on them. So if you can see that, then what is the use of me being here? It doesn't matter what I do, I can't be happy. So then suicidal thoughts may come up. But all we need is a little bit of knowledge for the suicidal thoughts to get away, to go away. Is that, first of all, we don't need to be materially successful to be happy. We can be happy in any circumstance. In fact, we are already happy. It's a quality of the soul that it is eternal, full of knowledge, and full of spiritual bliss. That you're not under the same restrictions as the material body, that it decays and dies. The spirit doesn't. You're always full of knowledge in the sense that you always know what you should be doing. It's not that you know every fact in the universe, but that you always know in whatever situation you're in what you should be doing. And when you're acting on that level, then naturally this inner happiness and contentment comes unlimitedly from the heart. It's not in a car, it's not in a certain job, it's not in a beautiful wife or a rich husband or whatever. It's in your heart. So that is what we want to uncover. So that's one thing, is to let go of these material ambitions. This is where the suicidal thoughts come. That on one level you have material ambitions, but on the other hand, you can see that that won't actually make you happy. That creates a very hopeless situation. So the process of what we're doing here is the process of letting go of those material ambitions. You may be rich, you may not be. You may be beautiful, you may not be. You may be intelligent, you may not be. That is not actually the deciding factor in whether or not you can be happy. The deciding factor in whether or not you can be happy is, are you able to fix your mind on the Supreme? Because if you are, the reciprocation from the Supreme, from Krishna, will be unlimited happiness, and you can feel that coming from your heart. So the other thing to remember also is that suicide isn't a solution anyway, right? Your suffering, or anyone's suffering, comes from a wrong mindset, expectations that don't meet reality. So if you give up your body in that mental state, what's going to happen next is that you're going to have to live out that mental state. So it's not a solution anyway. So the solution is very easy. You just remain in the material body. You don't need to get rid of that, but you get rid of the mentality. That's the solution. That's how you get rid of suicidal thoughts.